You're not alone.
And you should know, an upside-down flag's a distress signal.
Militant bullshit.
Not a militant. I'm a warrior.
Yeah, and I'm John Wayne.
It's the 500-year resistance. You can't break the connection.
Y'all listen to the sounds of DJ Ransom, live and direct.
We're faced with a very serious situation in this generation. There are insane people who wish to rule the world.
Take a look at my homelands. We ain't stranger to the struggle that was stolen by the fate.
For 500 years, my people have resisted.
Let me tell you what I am. Native, not American.
This goes out to you, and you, and you, and you.
Ransom.
Exclusive.
What is up, everybody? What is up? Big shout out to my man DJ Ransom for the intro. Brand new episode of Indigenous Output tonight. Check it out. I got my man Bellows, my producer, in the building right now. He's off camera. He's doing the damn thing. But I'm gonna do a short show tonight, and I'm just gonna talk about a few things. One of the things that I do want to talk about that's been in the news recently is the MAGA hat kid and the Native American. I think his name's Nathan Phillips. He's a Vietnam veteran, and he was in this confrontation with these high school kids, and the shit just got like blown way out of proportion. In my opinion, it did online. Well, okay, what happened was, I'm not sure if anybody is familiar with the Black Israelites or something they're called. I don't know. We're gonna watch a video about it in a second. But these Black Israelites were taunting these white kids from this Catholic school because they were wearing a lot of Trump gear. They were wearing "Make America Great Again" hats and T-shirts and all kinds of Trump shit. And they were saying those two groups were being confrontational to each other. And the Black Israelites are known for being confrontational, not just in Washington, D.C., where this incident happened on the Lincoln Memorial. What do they call it? The mall on the Capitol or something like that. But it's near the Lincoln Memorial. And these Black Israelites are there all the time. And they're also in New York City, in Times Square. And they're basically a confrontational group, I've heard some of the Mr. Phillips calling them the equivalent of like the Westboro Church. The Westboro Church are the ones that hold the signs that say God hate. And these Black Israelites are the same almost. I'm going to go ahead and play a video of the ABC News video of what happened. So we're going to watch this. Let's check it out. And then after we watch this, then I'll give my opinion on it too.
To that confrontation igniting outrage. Teenagers wearing Make America Great Again hats, face to face with Native American protesters, Vietnam War veteran. And there's new video now raising more questions tonight about what happened right before that moment. It's also disturbing. Here's ABC's Ariel Resha.
Yeah, look at this kid, man. He looks so smug, like his face.
Ignited a social media powder keg. Kentucky teens, many wearing Make America Great Again hats, appearing to confront and stare down Native American elder and Vietnam veteran Nathan Phillips. But now, new footage showing there were other tensions before that incident. The students were first taunted by a group of self-described Black Israelites. The teens respond by chanting their school letters. Nathan Phillips approaches, claiming he was trying to defuse tension, beating drum as he stands in front of student Nick Sandman.
Yeah, so if you can see, he's standing there, right face to face with this kid.
amid the commotion, some of the boys making what appears to be a derogatory tomahawk motion.
Yeah, they're doing the Atlanta Braves shit. The Atlanta Braves tomahawk shot.
Condemning their conduct, mulling disciplinary action, including expulsion. Sandman becoming the focal point in the online feeding frenzy.
Now
he's received death threats, adding, I would take no
action. Of course you're going to receive death threats.
And was startled and confused as to why he approached me. I was worried that a situation was getting out of control.
David, we reached out to the school for comment about how the chaperones handled this incident. They tell us they're not commenting further. David?
Ariel Resha, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News.
Fuck George Stephanopoulos. But in that clip, yeah, you can see how the whole thing kind of like just... What's it? Bellows. My producer Bellows is saying that those kids could fuck off. But yeah, man, they're definitely... But at the same time, it's like, of course, high school kids are going to be a bunch of assholes. Of course they're going to be, you know, a 16-year-old is going to be edgy. Like, of course that's going to happen. But what gets me is the media, you know, the mainstream media or whatever, they took this story and ran with it. In a native... with the narrative of a Native American being stared down by a Trump supporter or being mocked by a mob of Trump supporters, which I guess is kind of true. But at the same time, why wasn't the media reporting natives being shot with water cannons in sub-below temperatures or shot with rubber bullets at Standing Rock? You know, Standing Rock... You know, a protester at Standing Rock got their fucking arm blown off with a concussion grenade. And how come the media is not in an uproar about that, but they're in an uproar about some white kid in a Trump hat? And that's why.
What about that white woman?
What's that? Oh, you're talking about earlier, the white girl at Standing Rock? That's my producer Bellows. He's off camera right now, but we're talking about Shane Woodley or something like that. That's her name, right?
Yeah,
Shalene. But anyways, there's way more. There was way more coverage, media coverage, on this issue of these MAGA kids and the Native Americans, and no media coverage at all on what happened to natives at Standing Rock. And that to me is the most fucked up part. Definitely. This Native American dude, Nathan Phillips, I think they said his name was, he was part of this march, this Native Indigenous Peoples March that ended up at the Lincoln Memorial at the same time. And like I said, he claims that he was sort of diffusing the situation by getting it in between these kids and the black Israelites. But, you know, why did he go up to this white kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did he go up to him? Why didn't he go up to these black guys? What? Your mic is right there, dude. Your mic is right there if you want to pick it up and talk. It's right there. Bellows, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do that, man. Just talk.
Yo, what's up?
This is my producer. He's up in the producer booth right now. He's in the booth producing. What do you think about this? What do you think about these kids? He's shy. He don't want to talk, but like, I don't hold nothing against these kids, for real. I hold no ill will towards these kids, but they do. I don't know. It's because they're so young, right? Like I said, of course, high school kids are going to be assholes. Of course, high school kids are going to be douchebags. Yo, what are you doing? That's not your mic, dude. Your mic is in your hand. I'm trying to talk to Bellows. he's trying to get on mic, but he doesn't know what's going on. But, yeah, big shout out my producer, Bellows. He's pretty much running this shit right now. I'm just a host for his channel.
Hello.
So,
Sorry.
but yeah, I don't hold anything against these kids. I don't. And, you know, does part of the blame belong with his elder, Nathan Phillips, who, remind you, is a Vietnam veteran. So he is a veteran of the armed forces, which I don't know. I don't really have a problem with. But at the same time, that's not what is gonna happen there. But yeah, you know, and one of the things too that this shows is how quick the media is to report on something without knowing all the facts, which I definitely think is a problem in today's media, where, you know, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have, you know, whatever media, we have information getting exchanged so fast that there's no filter. There's no way to make sure that it's, you know, correct. There's no way to make sure that it's accurate until after the story comes out. And I think that's one of the problems of technology. Like, I love technology so much because the idea spreads so fast, but at the same time, false information can spread just as fast. This guy, Nathan Phillips, like I said, was a veteran. I have nothing against veterans. You know, my father served in the military, and my grandfathers on both sides served in the military, and I probably would have served in the military too if I didn't have, you know, so many problems. As if the drugs didn't take hold, the drugs and alcohol started to take hold, you know, when I was younger. But, you know, despite all that, I don't hold any ill will towards veterans. Yeah, I'll fix that when we're done. I'm about to wrap this up. This is gonna be quick. So if you guys feel some type of way about this video, let me know. If you think that the kids are responsible, let me know. If you think that Nathan Phillips, the elder, is responsible, then let me know. And one thing too that I want to say is that he was singing, the song that he was singing was the AIM song. Am I right? That's the AIM song. So it's definitely, I don't want to say he was looking for a confrontation, but, you know, why didn't he go to the black kids or the black dudes saying all that shit? That, you know, he went and stood in front of the white boys that started mocking him, of course. But the black Israelites, we're talking shit. The black Israelites are a very confrontational group, and, you know, that's all I can say about them. But next week on the show, B-Rob is going to come on the show. Definitely going to have B-Rob on. Big shout out B-Rob. He couldn't make it this week, but next week for sure. And shout out Bellows. Shout out Baby Ghost too. If you haven't checked out his videos or seen my previous episode showcasing his videos, check it out. I'll have a link in the description. And also be sure to check out Let's Talk Native with John Kane, letstalknative.com. I'll have a link in the description to his YouTube as well. Make sure to subscribe to his YouTube. If you really like the indigenous outlook on things, my show is just like a primer, really. John Kane's show really gets into it. So check out John Kane on YouTube as well. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Let me find a good song to go out on. Let me see what I got. All right, I'll play some Second Born Son. This song is called Heaven's Exile. Check it out. You're listening to Indigenous Output. Join us every week. I'm gonna start doing this every week. So big shout out to everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe. Peace.
Second born, Sav God. Yeah. I used to want it all, now I just want a little more. Every morning, I peel myself off of the floor. Been poor ever since I was real short. Still I knew this rap shit was something I was built for. Skilled swordsman that spills poison in ill proportions. Built from the ground up, was never really fortunate, but never forfeited. Of course, I stayed the course of it. Now the skill I possess, these rappers don't have a fourth of it. They forcing it, while I hardly have to try no more. Cause rhyming raw on time and all is all that God designed me for. That's why I keep alive and raw. Every time the mic is on, my heart is in these bars, so the line is what my life is on. I sold my soul, but the price is wrong. Now I light some corn and write a song until my mind is gone. So I guess it's safe to say that fumes are all I'm really riding on. Still fighting strong until I'm gone. And second born, I kick raw shit, but never made no profit off it. Still I made these rappers feel subconscious often. It's awesome, they use precaution with anything my name's involved in. And women often offer their bodies as offerings. I gotta win with all the sacrifices I put in. I'm 99.9% the nicest with the mic or pen. Never biting trends, I never needed to pretend. Never needed your support, never needed a friend. I got this, I take hip hostage often. Grinding harder every day I'm on, there ain't no off switch. Just a starving artist, but I'm going hard regardless. My bars hit like hard bricks, my ego is the largest. It's justified, I bust for mines, I wish you'd fucking try. I crush your lines like fuck your life for trying to touch my shine. I want what's mine, trying to leave behind a legacy. Until I reach my destiny, I'll never rest in peace. When it's all over, I don't wanna go to heaven. My life's been hell, but I took it as a lesson. I worked too hard to get what I was destined. So when I'm dead and gone, I only wanna be a legend. When it's all over, I don't wanna go to heaven. My life's been hell, but I took it as a lesson. I worked too hard to get what I was destined. So when I'm dead and gone, I only wanna be a legend. I'm back and amped up. If you feel it, put your hands up. Lyrically handsome, and I never pull my pants up. Never had much, but the skill will never fade away. Creator gave me strength and a brain sharp as a razor blade. So every day I slave away, precise as laser aim. Trying to turn the tables in my favor till I change the game. It ain't the same and nothing's what it used to be. Musically, I abuse the beat super ruthlessly. None of you crews can move with me. None of you are who you used to be. None of you are moving at the crucial speeds that I'm pursuing usually. None of you dudes as true as me. Tell me who I ain't go harder than. This rap shit ain't no fashion, so I'll sap you out your cardigan. I'm an artisan, got an army I've been harboring. Martyring the heartless lambs for sacrificial slaughtering. Rappers sound retarded, put their hard work in a garbage can. And keep my fucking music moving like a marching band. It's hard to stand by and let it happen. Let's get it cracking. Steady craft your raps until my flow's the best attraction. On every track, son, I'm known for heavy action. Poses swear they gonna blow, but they're explosive as a captain. Cause there's no passion. These blowhards got no heart. I'm so large and so raw and so on and so on. There's no rights, there's no wrongs. Just still rhymes and dope songs. I fill minds with skills, lines and quotes on. It goes on. I'm dropping jewels. I guess I can let you hold some. I was chosen, pause, and I smile for my close-up. Then post up like I'm always dope as fuck. This was always meant to happen, so don't ever call it luck. When it's all over, I don't wanna go to heaven. My life's been hell, but I took it as a lesson. I worked too hard to get what I was destined. So when I'm dead and gone, I only wanna be a legend. When it's all over, I don't wanna go to heaven. My life's been hell, but I took it as a lesson. I worked too hard to get what I was destined. So when I'm dead and gone, I only wanna be a legend.